preacher. 6-week cut, transforming all the features. With TB look great if you wanna be a creature. Not the one to fear, but the one.
For breakfast, we have protein pancakes, some maple turkey sausage, and then 2 brown eggs, and a protein smoothie. It's leg day, so we need a lot of energy and a lot of calories before our workout. So,
what's up, fam? We are finally heading to the gym. I had to let my food digest because I kind of ate a big breakfast this leg day. So I didn't want to go to the gym like right after I ate breakfast because it was a pretty heavy breakfast. But we have legs today. I'm kind of conflicted right now on what exactly I should do, in the sense of, because, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, my quads have been on fire since leg day on Wednesday, and they still haven't fully recovered. So I'm kind of skeptical about actually, you know what I'm saying, like doing hack squat today or doing like a lot of like quad work, because my freaking quads are on fire right now. Like, seriously, they're on fire really bad. They're starting to feel better, but I don't want to like aggravate them any more than they already are. I want them to be fully recovered by the time for this Wednesday. So I'm thinking today I might do more of a glute, hamstring focused leg day and do minimal quad movements, just because they're just so sore and they've been bothering me fucking for almost 4 days now. and yeah, so we're gonna probably do some more hamstring and glute dominant exercises today, just to keep my quads fresh. My quads are the best part of my legs anyway, so I don't like I need no extra work with them right now anyway. You know, my hamstrings are probably the weaker muscle, so it's probably good that I do more hamstring focused leg day. And then my next program that I'm gonna do after at the end of this program, I'm gonna kind of start like doing that, like hamstring dominant, or you know, hamstring dominant or quad dominant movements days, just so you know I can have my legs fresh. And I'm probably gonna do that too. I can't wait. I really can't wait to switch my programs. Sorry, there's a group of people crossing the street. I didn't want to run them over, so I'll make sure they're okay. Sorry about that. But like I was saying, I can't wait to switch my program, because this program's getting kind of stale just a little bit. But I want to finish through with it. I want to see it through. I don't want to just abandon it, because I am making progress on it. So best believe as soon as this program is over, I'm going to switch it up completely and probably have a lot of different exercises that are completely different, just so I can get a fresh set of exercises that don't bore me. Like, I enjoy all the exercises I do. I like all the exercises I do. I like them a lot. It just, regardless of who you are, some programs get stale and they get boring because you've done it for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So that's what we're gonna do. So probably today, like I said, more emphasis on hamstrings, more emphasis on glutes. I might do some abductor work, and then I'll probably do some calves too. Just more a little bit isolation stuff. I'll probably do like 2 heavy movements for hamstrings, and some isolation movements, and then prioritize cardio because I'm gonna cut. So I might do a little bit more cardio today, man. Rather than 30 minutes, maybe like 45 minutes to an hour, just so I can burn a little more calories, just so my legs can recover. I'm not even sure I'm gonna do stairs today, depending on how my quads feel. But if you guys if there's ever a time that there's just a muscle group that you really overworked, to the point that you're sore, even 3 or 4 days afterwards, it's okay, totally okay to either take it light on that muscle group today, or completely just don't use it at all, just so you can be fully recovered for the next week. Because you don't want to overtrain and then train again when the muscle's not fully recovered, and then you're not recovered at all for next week. So if you guys find yourself in a predicament, you can do what I'm doing and kind of just leave it alone and just let it heal. I didn't even realize that I pushed my quads to the limit on Wednesday until the day after, because because a lot of times you don't feel the soreness and lactic acid until a day or two after. It's usually when it's the most sore. And part of it probably is because I didn't stretch, so I need to do a better job of stretching, doing active recovery. And tomorrow I'm going to definitely make sure to do active recovery tomorrow. Not just going for a walk outside, but like I want to make sure I stretch and just take care of my body, just because I need to do that, and I need to do a better job of that. So we're gonna do that tomorrow, and that I don't count that as like my cut days. It's kind of as an active recovery day, staying active and staying moving around and still, you know, being healthy and exercising. But I don't really count that towards like my split or my program. It's just a day that it's kind of more of a freedom day to do what I want. So we're about to head in the gym right now. As you guys know, I'll show you what I'm doing. So see you in the gym.
So we're starting with some stiff-legged deadlift. Just really focus on our hamstrings and our glutes. Just start off at 225, not super heavy. Just trying to take our time going down. Keep my chest high, trying to get a great stretch of my hamstrings and my glutes. If I wanted to put more glute emphasis, I could like bend my knees a little bit more at the bottom, but I'm really focused on hamstrings right now. Just trying to go down as slow as possible, get a great stretch. That's what I'm starting my workout out with, just because like I told you guys before, my quads really hurt, so I didn't really want to do any quad work or like limit quad work today. So hamstring and glutes is what I'm doing today. So as you can see, form is pretty good. Next step is just some calf raises. I might as well throw them in because I don't have anything to do with my quads, and I don't train calves enough because I already have pretty big, pretty solid calves. But you know, I train them every now and then. So I probably should go down a little slower and let that stretch out a little bit more. Kind of like these 2 reps right here. But just doing calf raises just to give me something to do to superset with my stiff-legged deadlift. Second set of stiff-legged deadlift. Just took a 20 to 45 off of me and then put a 25 and 10 on. And still focusing on form, still trying to go down slow, get a great stretch at the bottom. If you really want to stretch your hamstrings out, one thing that will help you out is bringing the bar away from you on the way down rather than keeping it close to you, because extending your arms out a little bit will give you a better stretch of the hamstrings. And you can do the same thing with the dumbbells. If you're doing like RDLs, if you bring the dumbbells away from you, away from your body, it'll give you a better stretch of your hamstrings. So if you're trying to get like a really good hamstring stretch from these, try it that way and you'll get a great stretch. We're going in with our second set of calf raises. These are drop sets, so I'm just going down each time in weight. Just try to maximize the amount of weight I can do for each exercise, as well as, you know, taxing my calves as much as possible. Your calves are something that can really just tax, and you don't really need to do a lot of exercise for your calves. You can do like 1 to 2 exercises for your calf in one given day. And I usually do about 4 sets of calf raises. And I'm gonna do a different variation eventually, but you don't really gotta work with that much. And we're going to our third set of stiff-legged deadlift. And I can move this weight a little bit easier just because it's light. And I probably should bring my feet in just a little bit closer together. I think my feet are kind of wide, or more wide than they need to, but it's okay. I'm still getting a good stretch. I think I'm kind of going too fast a little bit, maybe because I'm fatigued and maybe because the weight is light. So, but I'm still keeping my chest high, which is good. And I'm not going all the way down. I'm just going, still keeping a couple inches from the ground. And as you can see, when I'm going, the bar is going away from my body, like I explained last time, and just giving that great stretch at the bottom. And I'm getting a great stretch in my glutes as well. So, and third set of calf raises. And like I said before, I don't really work my calves so much just because I have pretty good naturally big calves, and I just don't really need to work them that well. I think in one of my new programs, I'm going to prioritize calf work and to try to see how big I can get my calves in maybe like 4 to 6 weeks and see how much growth I can actually make in them. It's because I don't train that much, so we'll see. You know, my next program is going to be quite different. I'm prioritizing a lot of different muscles. when I started, because I do got a little bit of imbalances that I want to kind of tighten up eventually. And then her second exercise is we're going into, of course, hip thrust. And I usually do this on Wednesday, and I did do this on Wednesday, but since I'm trying to put more priority and focus on my glutes and my hamstrings, I'm going to do this exercise today just so I can give my quads a break. Like I said before, I usually do hack squat, but I'm not doing it today because my quads are burnt out. So we're going to focus on glutes and hamstrings, like I already said, but we're focusing on form. As you can see, pausing at the top, going down slow, getting that great stretch, pausing at the top, going down slow, getting that great stretch, which is how you do these. It's not about how much weight you can put on the bar. I see so many people freaking ego lift on this exercise and they don't even go all the way down like I'm going. It's my second set, by the way. But people do not go all the way down on this. They just put like 4 plates on or 5 plates on, and then they just don't really have a full range of motion. They think they really did something. In reality, it did not do anything. You get the best stretch at the bottom and then pausing at the top. And I'm going down as far as I can. I can go down a little slower if I wanted to, but I still think these are really good quality reps. So just follow me, follow my form, and just always try to have great form and just move the weight with great form, and make sure it's quality over quantity always. And I look kind of weird doing this without my hands, but it's just a more fluid motion. This machine is kind of, I don't know, it's not, if I can feel it in my glutes and my hamstrings, like it's a great machine, but for some reason, I just get better, I get a better stretch when I'm using a Smith machine. I don't know, maybe because I'm so used to Smith machines over the years that maybe that's why. I haven't got used to this machine yet, or maybe I'm not doing it correctly, or maybe my body structure doesn't fit in it appropriately. Who knows? But I usually get a better stretch with Smith machine.
And our next movement is reverse hack squat. I really like this machine because I can prioritize my glutes. So as you can see, I have a wider stance and I'm going down really deeply. So it's giving me a great stretch at the bottom for my glutes and my hamstrings. And I can really do a lot more weight if I wanted to. Like I can put like 4 or 5 plates on if I really truly wanted to max out. But I'm not doing that just because I already did the deadlifts and the hip thrust. So I'm not really trying to max it out. I'm just trying to get great quality reps, get great depth, try to get a great stretch at the bottom. That's all I'm really trying to do. I'm not trying to really max out with this. And this is the last exercise I'm doing anyway because I'm kind of cooked anyway. So I'm really just taking my time, going down slow as you can see, and just getting a great pump. And my feet is a little bit wider in this shot just so I can prioritize glutes. It was my feet were a little bit closer last time, but I'm going a little bit wider just so I can prioritize glutes and then get a great stretch at the bottom, getting really deep. I could probably sit down a little bit longer than I am right now. I mean, it's still not too bad. It's like a half a second I'm sitting there, but I can sit down a little bit longer just so I can like fully stretch my glutes out. But I really love this machine. I haven't really used it that often just because it hasn't been a part of my program. But I think I'm going to use this in my next workout for when I do legs and do lower body, just because I enjoy this workout. I enjoy this machine, and it's just a little bit different. And I'm looking for new exercises to do in my next workout because I'm getting kind of burnt out. I'm not going to lie. And it wouldn't be leg day without Stairmaster, of course. Drenched. Great workout. Great workout today. Air was on. It's probably kind of loud, so it's probably hard for you guys to hear me, so I just turned it down. But I'm just glad that I had a great workout today. And hopefully my quads will be recovered for Wednesday's leg day. And hopefully I didn't overdo my hamstrings and glutes today. So hopefully I don't have the same issue that I have with my quads the next couple of days with my hamstrings. So, but yeah, it was a good workout. I'm excited, and I'm just really enjoying this cut right now. And I think eating a bigger meal for my first meal is the way to go for now on, just because it gives me enough energy in the gym, and it can kind of carry me through this cut while working out, and then just eating a smaller meal maybe in the middle of the day and eating a larger meal at the end of the day. So we're gonna keep trying this out and see how it goes. And we got about 4 more weeks until this official program is over with. So we'll just see how many more pounds we can shed down and cut down, and see how lean we can get. And just, we gotta stay accountable. We gotta stay determined, and we gotta stay disciplined the rest of the way on this cut, just so I can get to where I want to get to. I'm making no excuses, and failure is not an option. So, but that's all I really have to say for that. As you guys know, I'm going to show you what I'm eating next for my next meal. I'm not exactly sure I'm going to eat yet, but I'm just going to try to make sure it's high in protein and delicious, of course, and healthy. So, I'll see you guys soon. Next time you hear me, of course, will be when I'm talking about what I'm eating.
Weird meal, but it's 2 smart carb tortillas with 1/4 cup of cheese, mozzarella cheese to be exact, and tortillas, because that's one of the lowest calorie cheese and highest protein cheese. High protein cheese. My son in the background. And then some salsa, and then one of these Core Power strawberry banana protein drinks. I have a breaded chicken sandwich from Portillo's. No fries, no drink, just a sandwich. Last meal of the day is some open-faced salmon burgers and got the sugar-free ketchup and light mayo. We got about a cup of peas and about a cup of steamed broccoli, and then there's some spinach underneath there. So this is what we're having for our last meal. Last thing I have is some dessert, and we're gonna have one of these ice cream sandwiches, which is Skinny Cow, only 150 calories.
My cat's with me. Say hi, Katara. She's just looking in the camera. But I wanted to say, for everyone who subscribes to my channel, who watches my videos, who likes my videos, who engages in my videos, I appreciate it. I want to say thank you. And like I always say, I'm here to educate. I'm here to help. If you have any questions, just comment below, and I will do my best to answer your questions. If you want to follow me on X, you want to follow me on TikTok, or you want to follow me on Instagram, then my handles are at the end of the video. So go follow me there. And don't forget to subscribe in the right guitar. But like I said, I want to thank you guys. I appreciate it. Stay healthy, stay swole, and stay safe. Have a great day.
It's time to work now. Work. It's time to work out. Work.